I need to turn my mic on. Hello, everyone. How's it going? We are back. Welcome back. I hope everybody had a fun weekend. If y'all watched the Super Bowl, cool. But yeah, we're back. We're hanging. How's it going, Mo Ellis TV? How's it going? I guess Sea Salt Fate was here and maybe gone. Oh, there he is. There they are. Finished all my quiz. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. So we did the main story and we finished that up on, I believe, was that Friday or Saturday that we finished up the main story? I can't remember. It was either Friday or Saturday. But yeah, we finished up the main story. So now we're going to do the companion mission now. So we're going to do Masquerade Duet. So let's talk to Dr. Edward real quick.
Trailblazers from the Astral Express, welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store.
Long time no see, old big eye.
Long time no see. I've already made the necessary preparations. Be careful. We did pass the safety
I think we missed a line there.
Stipulated by Article 027, damage first, and Article 076, railways. However, this Dreamscape will feature unfiltered and unpolished fresh memory. You will make for a very vivid experience. Veteran gamer, call this type of dream a thrill dream. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing. If you feel any discomfort, please leave the Dreamscape immediately and seek professional medical help. Luckily, I just so happen to be an excellent doctor. Albeit a psychiatric one. Let us begin. Please, close your eyes and rest your forehead on the dream.
That's the dream. Mo Ellis TV. The Nickelodeon broadcast, from what I saw, was amazing. I only watched it on CBS because the Nickelodeon broadcast, from what I've seen, tends to be a better broadcast for people who are not familiar with football. If you are familiar with football, having the rules explained to you over and over and over again can get real annoying. But for what it is a great broadcast. So if you can rewatch that, I would recommend checking it out.
Oh yes, I nearly forgot. Right, Elegant girl mentioned something before she left.
The nature of this memory is special.
And the cat wants time.
Don't ruin the dream.
This is Amelia. She just got a bath yesterday. Okay. Oh god, we have to fight trash cans? Oh no. Okay, quick setup. So we get Black Swan. We're gonna do Huahua and the Trailblazer and Blade. So that way we get great coverage for the trash can. Thank you. Yeah, this is Amelia. She's our old lady. She's like 16, I believe. So she's our old cat, but she's in really good shape and she just got a bath. So she's just gonna probably chill here on my lap for a bit. But yeah. All right, let's jump in. All right, let's go.
In my estimation, there is no question about it. This is murder.
Murder. Such a foreign word to us.
And there's the cat on the desk. You can see her tail right there.
Any harm while under the watchful protection.
Can I help you, ma'am?
In a dream,
you're just gonna put your ass on camera the whole time? Okay.
And worst, you're still wrapped up in reality in a hotel.
Okay.
Not necessarily. Even if the result does not constitute harm, the criminal intent is clear enough. You specifically came here to cordon off the scene because of the unsavory nature of this case, right?
You're not wrong.
Okay.
Even if there are no casualties, being smashed over the head with a hammer in the middle of the street for no reason at all.
Okay, what are you doing? What is this?
It's not the kind of thing that happens on Penacony.
Oh my lord. Okay.
You are guests of the Oak family, so you may investigate the crime scene. I'll be on standby over here.
Can I help you? Okay, you gotta get off the desk. I don't want you jumping on the keyboard. Okay.
Just how did you
say bye to the camera?
In the blink of an eye that we're some kind of detectives.
She'll probably be back within like 5 seconds.
Just some suggestions at the memory level. If something happens in everybody's memory, then that something becomes a fact. If we had a little more time, I could have even convinced her I was Shipe the Harmony. Then, on to the next order of business. Let's discuss your companion, shall we?
Memo Keeper of the Garden of Recollection. I've been watching you for quite some time. You stole a glance at me when you first entered the hotel. You followed me wherever I went inside the dreamscape. In the windows along the commercial street. In the pond water reflections of the Iden Park. Even in the reflections of the wine glass. Everywhere. My dear, do you have a crush on me? Well then, seeing as you're so interested in me, let's play a little game. I left a puzzle for you, Nero Timal. Solve it and prove that you're capable of pleasing me. If you can solve it, then we can talk. Don't leave me waiting, my dear. Before Penacony gets flipped upside down, try to find me, catch me, and stop me.
Okay.
There's actually more than one memo keeper who's come to Penacony. She's mixed me up with someone else. But no harm, no foul. The address that the mask gave you is right here. But you never would have thought that when Miss Sparkle mentioned a game, she was talking about wanton slaughter on the streets of Penacony. Such a direct act of provocation is enough to get my competitive side worked up too.
Madam, forgive me. I had no idea about anything she said. As you saw, I went through a brain scan and everything. I'm just a friend, helping her deliver a letter, that's all. I never knew this was actually a declaration of warfare. They say you shouldn't kill the messenger. So, maybe you can just, let me go. You all are the big shots here. I'm really not on your level.
What a frightened look you have. Don't worry. Since this has nothing to do with you, I won't be suspecting you of anything. Why don't you come take a stroll with me?
Oh, seems like I can't escape being an assistant detective. Oh, fine. It's all fine. No big deal.
That is the whiniest I've ever seen Sampo get. I love the voice acting for him though. Really want to pull from Misha on the Black Swan banner. Yeah, go for it. Honestly, I'm even debating doing like another 10 pull for Black Swan. Because I actually got pretty hard on the pity on that one, so maybe I could get her. I lost out on the 50-50, so yeah. Yes, Lizzie did great. And honestly, I would probably want Black Swan because I have Kafka, and if I could build up a team of Black Swan, Kafka, Sampo, just killer DOT team right there. Yeah, but yeah, Lizzie did great as Sparkle, so yeah. I actually don't know who voices Black Swan, but she did a great job too. But yeah, alright, let's continue our journey. Let's talk to the Blood Fountain family member.
If there's anything you'd like to know, please ask away.
Regarding the victim.
Who was the victim?
An IPC employee named Shamari. Eyewitnesses reported that a tall, strong man wearing a large robe with long sleeves walked right past Shamari, and suddenly assaulted him with a hammer. Shamari collapsed on the spot and woke up from the dream. The murderer vanished in a flash.
And I have Hua Hua as well.
Sounds just like Sparkle. Her best asset is transforming her appearance to look like someone else.
Regarding the sweet dreams, truly.
Who are those two little guys?
Seems like the assailants stole the troop from elsewhere and deliberately placed them here. What nerve. They don't even have the slightest consideration for public order. Those two have clammed up.
I better not have to fight the
You two could
frickin'
help
monkey
pry
with this
open their
team.
mouths.
Looks like a puzzle that Sparkle has left behind for you.
Any leads yet?
This is a developing case, so there aren't many clues yet. All we have to go by are the weapon used by the assailant and the victim's ID. They didn't even take the weapon with them. Sounds like they're trying to provoke us. Despicable.
Can we summon the victim?
Where's Mr. Shamari right now? I'd like to meet him.
I'm afraid you can't. The Oaks came forward and calmed him down. Mr. Shamari expressed that he understands the unpredictable nature of dreams, and went on to vacation in another dreamscape. Best not to bother him. Guest experiences always have to come first.
Oh, I'm afraid by the time we find him, half of Penacony will have been sent back to reality by Sparkle.
Looks like we'll have to play this little game of sparkles then.
Okay, what is my favorite new enemy? The T-Rex is really fun, honestly. I do really like the T-Rex. Let's see. Is there anything I like more than the T-Rex? The TVs have like a fun little element to play in as well, but I can also see how they're really annoying. The monkey's a motherfucker. He's an asshole. So I think I would say the T-Rex.
Memories seem to be different again.
Yeah. Let's go with the T-Rex. Constable!
Lady Black Swan, you're here! I'm the constable, and this here assistant.
That is not what I expected the voice to be.
Mr. Coldfeet, why'd you do it?
So they can talk after all. Miss Black Swan, they're heading straight for you.
Don't interrupt, I wasn't talking to you. I understand Lady Black Swan has quite the intellect. I'm sure you'll be able to get to the bottom of the Sparkle murder case.
The Sparkle murder case? Wasn't the victim Shamari from the IPC?
You're wrong, Lady Black Swan. The victim is evidently none other than the matriarch of the Goldhammer family, Miss Sparkle Goldhammer.
Okay.
Oh.
Pretty
I
sure
guess
she's
Miss
the murder
Sparkle
weapon.
has written
She's the
herself into
murderer.
the skit here, and this has nothing to do with the actual case. Goldhammer? Is that her real surname?
Never heard of it. Sounds made up. Sparkle doesn't sound like a real name either.
Miss Sparkle was supposed to receive 3 valiant warriors at the Goldhammer residence today, but upon their arrival, all they found was her body. Miss Sparkle had been smashed over the head by a hammer and died on the spot. Such a brutal act of violence. My investigations discovered that the 3 warriors were supposed to escort supplies back to their territory the day before, but they were unexpectedly ambushed by the Annihilation Gang. They narrowly escaped and barely got away with their lives, finding their supplies almost completely raided. So they all shared a motive for killing Miss Sparkle, to escape punishment.
So the 3 of them teamed up to kill her.
Is the case closed?
No, there can only be one murderer. It's not an unsolved mystery if there are 3 murderers. Hang on, wait.
If you can't justify it, don't bother.
it must have been one of them acting alone.
That actually doesn't make much sense. Even if they were on bad terms, those three...
Please begin your investigation, Lady Black Swan.
Okay, Mr. TV Man.
Clues at the crime scene that are sure to help you apprehend the real culprits.
I've got the case file right here. If you want to learn more about the suspects, talk to me.
Okay. You know what? Let's play. I've got some passes. Let's do a couple 10 pulls. Let's see if we could get Black Swan on this stream. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Doesn't look like this one's gonna get it. Nope. It's just... What did we get? No characters. We just got a light cone. All right. Let's do one more. Let's go. Nope, that's not it. I don't think so. We got another Misha. I think that gets us to E4 on Misha. So, yeah. One more. Son of a... Wait. Yes! Yes! It's the 5-star! The 5-star music! Light cone! Light cone! Light cone! Light cone! Gwynaifin! And BAM, baby! We did it! We did it! All right. Okay. Now I am saving up for possible future, yeah. But hooray! We did it. We did it. Hell yeah. Sweet. It only took 30 more passes to do it. Awesome. And it wasn't Ting Yun, too, because I already have Ting Yun at E6. I didn't need to pull her.
Seem to be different.
1 second. Cool. Hooray, we have Black Swan. Who right now is level 80 because we're in the thing, but yeah.
Again.
Alright, Bailiff, what's going on?
Lady Black Swan, allow me to introduce the three suspects to you. Lefton, Zhongshan, and Wright. Lefton is one of Miss Sparkle's chief lieutenants, whose right hand was unfortunately severed while he was valiantly fighting off the Annihilation Gang. He's now learning how to write and hold a fork with his left hand. How tough that must be! Then there's Zhongshan. This guy's a coward who ran away as soon as a group spotted some bandits along the road. He ended up smashing into the side of a cliff and getting his face disfigured. It's a real shame, as he used to be one of the rare handsome men left around town. Last of all comes Wright. This guy was so insatiably greedy that he still came back to try and embezzle the rest of the supplies after they narrowly escaped with their lives, lying about how the gang had taken off with everything. Lefton and Zhongshan were so incensed that they broke his legs.
Hang on, I'm confused here. Left on? Right? Is this some kind of joke?
What? Where did you get that idea from? Do you need me to go over it all again?
That won't be necessary.
That won't be necessary. I've memorized every detail.
Yeah, I mean, go for it, because Misha, you should be able to get. Yeah. Alright, case review. Investigate the hammer.
Moly! This hammer is super heavy! This must be the murder weapon for the Sparkle murder case!
Miss Sparkle also used it to attack Mr. Shamari.
I'm barely able to lift this using both hands! I have no idea how Sparkle could ever use this to hit a target! an ID card. Talent Motivation Department, Shamari. Is this the victims?
Mr. Shamari's belongings should
Yeah,
have
do those
disappeared
pulls, Mo
alongside him
Ellis.
as he woke from the dreamscape. The fact that this ID is here means Miss Sparkle placed it here on purpose to prove that she definitely attacked someone.
Is that all the evidence? How are we meant to solve this with so little to go on? Oh, you scared me! When did you pop out?
The two pieces of evidence that you found are related to the attack on Shamari. Miss Sparkle didn't leave them lying around
Hell
for
yeah,
no
50
reason.
53, yeah, that's not bad.
Puzzle.
At one point I had over 100.
There
Yeah.
are still some other clues that were placed in other areas, so they won't spoil the crime scene.
Isn't that a bit unnecessary?
No. It's disruptive to have a stack of irrelevant things crowding a crime scene. Miss Sparkle is a law-abiding citizen who'd never bring extra trouble to the family.
Okay.
Seems quite nice of her, if you ask me.
Looks like Miss Sparkle is adding a little spice to the investigation. Let's take her up on her offer then. Mr. Assistant Detective, this way.
Oh shit, we gotta morph. We're gonna do Hanu. Solves the murder in a way that's cool.
What's this little device here for? Could you please let me know? It looks like a little button.
Don't push it, Lady Black Swan. Whatever you do, don't push it! That's the mutually assured destruction button that Miss Sparkle installed. Once pushed, Miss Sparkle and the entirety of Penacony will instantaneously go up in smoke! Miss Sparkle also has her own button. The second she pushes hit, you and the entirety of Penacony will instantaneously go up in smoke!
That sounds like both buttons can do the exact same thing.
Correct! Exactly the same.
Oh,
Aren't you going to ask me why?
okay. Why?
Because she is fair.
This is nuts!
To answer the question, I started playing because of the role. I had never really gotten into gachas or anything before, so this is kind of new for me. But I really dig the game. Like I genuinely really dig the game. So, you know, it started off as like, you know, just interested because I just want to get into it because I play the game, but then I actually really liked it, which is good, because I don't think I'd be able to get myself to stream the game if I didn't like it. oh, there we are. Okay. I knew the murderer was Pom Pom. Yeah, it was Genshin. I tried because I also did a bunch of NPCs and stuff. I've been in Genshin quite a few times as well. Not as a playable, mostly as a bunch of NPCs. But I tried to get into Genshin. It just wasn't for me, you know? I don't know why.
What's this?
Maybe
a plush
I
toy?
don't really know. It just wasn't for me. I just couldn't
Regardless
get
of
into
why
it the way
it's
that I got into
designed to
Star
look
Rail.
like the conductor aboard the Astral Express, This doll, is it connected to the case?
Have you ever heard of something called a...
I totally get why people love Genshin.
It's a fake clue that leads you down the wrong path.
I see. But when it's so obvious, doesn't that defeat the purpose?
That's just in case you didn't realize the ingenuity of Miss Sparkle and were worried about her throwing out a random, useless clue.
I see. Thank you for your keen insight. Then, let's pretend we were misled by a red herring. This doll. Could it be connected to the case?
You don't have to play along that hard, you know.
That was a fun read. Oh shit. It's one of these palookas. I'm gonna bonk him on the head. Smack! I don't think I even needed to do that. It was just fun. Oh yeah, it's a goofy read. I love it. It fits the scene. Okay, so how do I get through here? Wait, was there something on the teleport thing that I was able to go through? Oh, it's over there. Okay, I didn't see that.
This notice seems like a hint for us from Miss Sparkle.
That's right, Dollface. It's a hint. Prevent criminals from hurting our great and lovely Miss Sparkle, the Goldhammer residents shall abide by the following regulations from today onwards. 1. All retainers and visitors must enter and exit the Goldhammer residence using the facial recognition system. 2. Those who cannot pass through the facial recognition system will be killed on the spot. 3. These regulations are in effect indefinitely.
That sounded like a story from ancient times. And why did the facial recognition system suddenly go out?
Maybe it didn't.
This is so her style, isn't it? Doesn't look like there are any more clues. Let's head back to the crime scene.
Yes, let's go, madam. Maha!
Next, should we pin down the identity of the perpetrator? This evidence. I've been staring at it all day, but there's nothing that can identify the perp. Lefton, that guy lost his hand. Remember Zhongshan's face was disfigured after the incident at the cliff? Right? I remember this one best. Wright has a broken leg.
Why don't we flip the question and start by asking who couldn't be the murderer? After all, there are only 3 suspects, so elimination could be a valid method.
If you put it like that, then do you already have someone in mind? Tell me, come on.
I believe it's right. Because Lefton couldn't have picked up the hammer because he only had 1 arm, and that hammer was super heavy. And Zhongshan couldn't have gotten through the facial recognition system because his face is disfigured. So I think it's right.
So, who exactly is the murderer?
Lefton, that guy lost his hand.
Nice number of pulls, Mo Ellis. Nice number. Nice. But awesome. Congrats on getting Misha.
Based on the bailiff's statement, Lefton's dominant hand was seriously injured to the point where he had to learn how to live using only his left hand. swinging that
But congrats
giant
on Misha.
sledgehammer
Misha's
to
a cool
murder
character. I
someone.
love that pick.
That
I love that
must be
poll.
hard for him. Probably impossible. Lefton's suspicion level can be downgraded.
So, who exactly is the murderer? Remember Zhongshan's face was disfigured after the incident at the cliff? Right?
Poor guy. He was seriously injured and was all wrapped up in bandages to keep his good looks safe. If that's the case, then he couldn't have made it through the Goldhammer Residence's facial recognition system. That would suggest that Zhongshan is not the murderer.
It's right.
By process of elimination, it seems that only Right could be the murderer. That was easy. Let's tell the constable our answer and see what he thinks.
Please begin your investigation.
Please begin your investigation.
Clues at the crime scene that are sure to help you apprehend the real culprit.
The murderer is Right.
You have answered correctly! As expected, you didn't disappoint, Lady Black Swan. Game rules stipulate I must tell you where the next puzzle is.
The next puzzle?
Huh? The next puzzle? I didn't sign up for this.
Looks like the key to winning lies not in the puzzle itself, but in the motives behind Miss Sparkle's strange behavior. I'm afraid this chase may just go on forever.
Why are you smiling?
I have to remind you that Sparkle is a masked fool? Do you plan on finding logic in the mind of a masked fool?
Are you back?
That's exactly what I plan on doing.
Come on, you weenie.
Even if it's just subjective,
Amelia's
there
back.
must be an overall principle behind the behavior.
But she's in a weird place. I can't really pick her up.
Memories
Come
cannot
on.
lie.
There
And
she
hers
is.
may just
Wait.
understand more about her than she
There we
does herself.
There she is.
Right now, let's follow her train of thought and head to the next puzzle. I hope this time we can get ahead of the Bloodhound family. I want to try and avoid using my Memo Keeper powers.
It's the scene of Sparkle's upcoming crime. Yes, Amelia's back.
So why
She's just sitting
are
on
you
my
so
lap now.
focused on Sparkle's challenge? Or should
Here she
I
is.
ask?
Hello.
Are you more focused on Sparkle herself?
Alright, let's keep going. You could hear the meows in the background a little bit, because she's a chatterbox.
I
So,
told
yeah.
you, it's purely out of a spirit of competitiveness. And, as a Memo Keeper, I also have to fulfill my responsibilities and harvest some interesting memories.
Become part of the family. Raise a glass and enjoy feast fit for a king.
Whoa, this place is a complete mess. And those two weirdos are probably here too.
Let's talk.
Oh, Detective Black Swan and Detective Sampo, you finally made it!
Wow,
We
wow,
don't
wow.
know what we'd do without your help.
Why are you talking like that? Is this some sort of artistic performance that young people are into these days?
Is there something wrong with the way we are talking?
You good?
Deputy Sheriff, am I talking in
couple
a
of
strange
numbers.
way? Oh, of course not, Sheriff. The way you talk is no stranger than the cat that climbs the apple tree in my grandma's backyard.
Huh. The skit this time is a modernist one.
Let's discuss this difficult case then. The victim is a galactic business magnate named Sparkle.
Her again? Sparkle really is obsessed with scripting her own death.
It's very morbid.
Oh, for the laughter. If you undercut me one more time, I swear I'm gonna kick you in the butt. Ahem. Miss Sparkle came to the fashion store to buy herself a brand new tie. She didn't come back out. After a long time, shopkeeper went in to see what was going on, but instead discovered Miss Sparkle's body.
I like the mustache on the
Strangled
robot.
to death. There were 3 suspects on the scene, namely a Pepeshi shopkeeper named Wright, a Foxian gambler named Zhang Shan,
She
and a
only
wealthy
knows 3
Intellatron
names.
trader called Lefton.
Our old friends.
It's not just to aid your memory. We've added more descriptions to help tell them apart.
Oh god.
Miss Sparkle is so gracious.
Based on surveillance footage, witness testimony, and various pieces of evidence, the killer is ultimately among these 3, and they were not working in cahoots.
They weren't walking in cahoots, eh?
Too lazy to be a suspect, right?
Oh, for the laughter! If I talk any more with you, it'll make my pure soul filthy!
Detective Black Swan, the dossiers are over here. You can learn more about the suspects from me. I trust you'll be able to cut through the hogwash and find out who Miss Sparkle's killer is. Let me introduce the identities of these suspects to you. It's very straightforward. First of all is the shopkeeper, Wright. He's one of the Pepeshi people and only stands as tall as Sparkle's waist, which is often a source of teasing for him. He can get pretty salty about it.
So Wright is short.
You have the merchant Lefton. He wants to join up with the Penacony Trading Guild and is in direct competition with Miss Sparkle. That could be a motive for killing her. Finally, there is the gambler Zhang Shan. He lost a bet to Miss Sparkle, and he had to hand over his family heirloom. It's possible he harbored a grudge against her. That's all the information we have. Do you need me to repeat it?
I don't know why, but I could see Herta doing this stuff.
That won't be necessary. I remember it all.
Alright.
And there's the tie.
That skit before said that the deceased was strangled. Is this tie some kind of joke murder weapon?
The tag on the tie reads, "Only for Imperial Master Lefton." Seems like it's one of Miss Sparkle's personal belongings.
Dun dun dun.
That's not how you use the word imperial.
There's an accounting book lying on the ground. It must have been specially placed there by Sparkle.
On the title page is written Chen Katong. Is that someone's name?
Exactly.
A code name. Oh, I think it's the name of the owner of this book.
This Jian Katong person should be Sparkle's targeted victim this time around.
So, it's just like the first case then. Only 2 pieces of evidence. The rest hidden inside her memories again, right?
Miss Sparkle doesn't want to distract your investigation.
She doesn't want to distract our investigation? What a law-abiding citizen this Sparkle is. Why doesn't she surrender then?
Let's go. When are we gonna have to fight things? Oh, can't go up that way.
A little stool that seems quite normal. There are 2 small footprints drawn on it in crayon.
The footprints, which are half as big as standard, must belong to a Pepeshi person.
Lefton.
Perhaps it's just that this person's drawing skills are extraordinary.
Or wait, right was, yeah. Right was the short one this time. Yeah, that's right.
What's that smell? Why is there a smoked red herring there?
Mr. Sampo, take a look. This is a wonderful smoked red herring.
That's funny.
Somebody save me from this cringe joke.
Even
it's
among
funny.
the fools
Fuck
I know,
you.
Miss Sparkle's sense of humor stands out from the rest.
Have you dealt with many masked fools before?
No, only a handful. After all, I prefer warm memories baked in sunshine. They're the ones that usually belong to kind people.
Yeah. And then the last one's on the broken clock, dude. I'm guessing. How get up there? I'm guessing through this. Okay. That doesn't help me much. Oh, there it is. Yes, it's me. It's me, alternate. Alright, let's fix the clock, man.
Open it up and take a look.
Alright. Nope, don't leave.
Oh, there's a ring inside. This is evidence too. Why was it planted inside another device?
I'm sure there'll be more Sam stuff.
Because this ring was
Can't
found
say
inside the
for
victim's
sure,
mouth.
but
We want to
there's a good
reconstruct the
chance.
scene of the crime.
In the victim's mouth.
Hey, there's something engraved inside the ring. Zhongshan family heirloom. That should be it. Let's head out.
I have to thank
I was not
you,
paying as
Mr.
good of attention this
Assistant
time, so
Detective,
this might be harder.
But the puzzle this time is pretty strange.
Have you found out who the killer is?
We will find out.
Just some
point.
shallow intuition. Anyway, let's report back to the sheriff for now.
Oh, for the laughter! Didn't think I'd be seeing Detective Black Swan so soon. Was that? You found out who the killer is?
Pretty much.
You live up to your reputation, Detective Black Swan. As smart as the nest of magpies roosting in the roof of my Uncle Frank's garage.
This guy is mixing up his birds here.
Then go ahead. Who is the killer, and what evidence do you have to prove the case? Good. Then let us appreciate your powers of deduction.
I don't think these clues actually help me at all.
Have you solved the case? Lefton is a wealthy merchant who has been competing with Miss Sparkle for decades.
Yeah, get that pizza. Lefton's tie's the murder weapon.
Have you Lefton is a wealthy...
Let's see. Oh, wait. Something has happened. We got a subscription from I Expect. Yeah, thanks for the sub. Let's see the details. Right stool, a small stool of 2. For a merchant, it's probably something. Yes, so that was there with Lefton's tie, so yeah, it's probably Lefton.
This tie is a piece of evidence, right?
That's right. That's the one.
You have a founder badge, yes.
This tie belongs to Lefton, and it just
now you
so
could fight
happens
trash
to be the murder
people.
weapon in this case. Could the evidence be any more solid than this? Lefton snuck into the changing room and waited for poor Miss Sparkle to enter before using this very tie to brutally kill her. And then he stuffed Zhongshan's ring into her mouth as a way to try and frame him. What a tragedy! If it weren't for your incisive detective work, the murderer would still be at large.
Is something wrong here? This is too easy. The first case wasn't hard, but this one...
I've got a feeling this one, it doesn't matter who you pick.
As you can imagine, the conclusions that the evidence points to are not mutually exclusive. Which means, this is
Skrullum being
another
playable
prank
would be
from Miss
fun.
Sparkle.
Yeah.
Mr. Assistant Detective, please feel free to point out a suspect as the murderer.
Ah, I see. Sheriff, the murderer is Lefton. The evidence is the tie, right?
Correct, Detective Sampo. I never thought you'd be able to deduce the truth.
Sheriff, the murderer is right. The evidence is the stool, right?
Yes! For the laughter, how did I fail to realize
Ah,
this formidable
it's
intellect
all
of yours?
bullshit.
Then, right from the start, there was no murderer. The evidence is the ring. Whatever, I'm just spitballing here.
Goodness me! Deputy Sheriff, is he really a genius?
Feel free to lurk,
How could
alternate.
such an unfathomable mystery be solved so easily by him?
Look, Miss Sparkle has given us a puzzle where every single answer is correct.
Why take it so seriously? Miss Sparkle is a masked fool, not a masked genius. If it's a challenging puzzle you want, please go out there and turn right until you get to the Intelligentsia Guild. We're only responsible for providing an entertaining detective experience. Anyway, since our genius detective Black Swan has cracked the case, I will now share Miss Sparkle's next puzzle.
Oh my god, how many fucking puzzles does she have?
So that's it? This is just going to go on and on forever? We can't do that.
Then I wish you both the best. Oh yes, if you're not in a hurry, I can tell you the answers for some of the outcomes you never chose.
Oh my lord.
Just as
I mean,
you
usually
said,
these things come in
solving
threes, so that makes
puzzles
sense.
is all just a cover for something else. That girl is toying with us. What should we do now? Just keep getting led around by her?
Truly, Miss Sparkle is a fascinating person. She seems chaotic inside, but easy enough to understand. Like a performer on the stage or child hungering for attention.
I just wanted to hear the voiceover. Oh, I guess I missed some
Miss
stuff.
Black Swan,
Whoops.
Mr. Sampo, you're finally here. I am the famed detective of Penacony, and next to me here is my assistant detective. A murder in a locked room has left us all stumped.
Wow.
As expected, another change in setting.
Yesterday, my assistant and I were visiting the famed artist Miss Sparkle, and we stayed the night. But this morning, Miss Sparkle didn't come out of her bedroom. The butler, Zhongshan, said that the door was locked from inside, so we ought not to have disturbed her. But Miss Sparkle had never slept in so late. And no matter how hard he knocked, there was no answer from inside. As soon as I heard, I knew something must have happened. So I acted decisively and broke the door down to get inside. The room was covered in
battered blood. Miss Sparkle's body was lying right in the middle, her face white as snow. One look told me she'd been dead for some time.
Thinking quickly, I grabbed the artist canvas to staunch Miss Sparkle's blood, but alas, poor Miss Sparkle. She's left us now forever.
Besides us and Zhongshan the butler, Lefton the cook and Wright the driver were also at the scene of the crime. What would you like to do?
What would I like to do?
Presumably, Miss Sparkle is now carefully arranging the next crime scene, right? Why don't you skip all this rigmarole and just have a heart-to-heart conversation with me? It might tickle a little.
Wait up! Wait up!
Honest kid. I know where you are, Miss Sparkle.
No
cheating!
Oh, Mr. Assistant Detective. You seem to be getting anxious.
No, it's... This locked room murder case is pretty fun. I want to guess who it was.
Let's go. Can't keep a girl waiting, can we?
Hey, Miss Black Swan, wait up! Wait up! Miss Sparkle has one final message to announce.
Ding-a-ling! Now comes the most exciting and romantic moment in any drama. The audience challenge.
Jesus.
Everyone knows that the mighty masked fool Sparkle can change her appearance to look like others. And in this drama, the villain Sparkle has disguised herself as another character.
Sampo.
So then I put to you, which character is it? Also, if you're interested in the locked room case that the memo keeper ignored, you can try out your powers of deduction. I put lots into coming up with the puzzle, so don't let it go to waste. Thus, the masked genius Miss Sparkle has thrown down the gauntlet. All the clues are in motion. Happy hunting!
Do I want to do the murder thing? Nah, forget it. The casual fourth wall break, yeah.
Miss, why didn't you just do this earlier?
Such a crude approach violates my aesthetics of memory. But as a means to an end, I need to put this aside for a more indifferent process.
Oh god, it's a fucking trash can. Yeah, that makes sense. That Sparkle is just the Joker.
There's no weird, sweet
or she's Harley Quinn.
Troop, nor is there evidence strewn all over the place. Finally caught up with her. But what's that thing? A Bella Boggian trash can?
It's your best friend, Sampo, as we've discussed earlier.
Hey, dear Memo Keeper and Mr. Coldfeet, you made it. I didn't expect you to skip the final puzzle. That's on me. All right. Miss Sparkle cares not for the faults of ants like me. Come then, this is the final question. Listen up. What creature has 4 legs?
Oh my
morning,
god, it's the
2
frickin'
legs
Sphinx
in the
riddle.
afternoon, and 3 legs at night?
I have not looked at the Aeon Aha's data page, actually.
Sometimes it's nice to take things easy. Come on, dear, give me your answer then.
People.
Since it's a classic puzzle, the answer is people, right?
I have not looked at that data page now.
Wah, wah. Wrong answer. How could it be as boring as that? The correct answer is...
Sparkle.
Jeez. When sleepy in the morning, she can't get out of bed. She runs about all afternoon in a fluster, so is exhausted by evening, but has to still raise a hand to hold a toothbrush.
Jesus.
Poor Sparkle.
Oh yeah, I need to look that up.
Naturally, she's got 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night.
Jesus.
What the heck was that jibber jabber?
What a cute answer.
Thanks for the compliment, my dear. But you can't try to fool me, seeing as you've just tried to cheat. Wrong answer. Accept your punishment.
Fight in a trash can. These guys are brutal.
What do you want to know? Ill tidings manifest.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Rules are made to be broken. Fight is set.
Ow.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Ill fate descends.
Ow. It's okay. We got him. Oh yeah, no, they're brutal.
What's up with this guy?
But if you've got a good
He
enough
just came
team,
out
you can take
swinging
him
from
down.
nowhere.
If you've got the right kind of team. Like, that was pretty easy.
Huh? No voices? This guy's pretty quiet. Miss, let's hurry up. Flip open the lid and find the girl.
Let's see who the real monster is.
Don't move. Something's off.
Is the trash can gonna fight me again?
Miss, you killed Sparkle.
Oh, she's dead. Cool.
How is
She's
this
not dead.
possible? How can people die inside
She's not
Penacony's
dead.
dreamscape? In the Garden of
Sampo is
Recollection.
Sparkle, isn't he?
What did you do?
Yeah.
You did this, didn't you? Killing people in their dreams. Only the Remembrance has the powers to do that.
Hey, thanks for the
You
follow, the
planned it all
horrible
from the
ancient
start
shade.
because She teased you and was pranking you. You wanted to kill her. Oh, I understand. You refused to let me go because you wanted to drag me into all of this. If I don't agree, I'll end up just like she did.
There is no death inside Penacony's dreamscape. That's the promise of the family and the blessing of the harmony. Not even a memo keeper can break this barrier. There's no need to take such great pains. If you just want confirmation, I've already told you the answer, Miss Sparkle.
Miss Sparkle!
You,
Who
Sampo.
are you
You're
talking
Sparkle.
You.
Called it.
Sparkle has disguised herself as another character. Wouldn't that be you, Mr. Sampo?
Called it.
This? Don't jump to conclusions!
Called it.
If you want to accuse me of being Sparkle, you have to provide the evidence. Oh, I'm afraid evidence is a little too hard to come by. So, deduction will do.
That's the phrasing of somebody who's innocent.
The hint of the final question was a little too obvious.
Oh, you mean the locked room murder? I thought you weren't doing that one.
All the painstaking effort that Miss
Sampo
Sparkle
is
put
actually
into
nowhere
it.
near
How
Penacony,
could
is
I
he?
ever miss it? The key to solving the puzzle lay in 2 pieces of information put forward by the detectives. First, the large splatter of blood at the crime scene. Second, the victim had been dead for some time. Based on my shallow understanding, I can only draw 2 conclusions. One is that the murderer did not need to create a locked room case, because a locked room always needs a reason to exist. But, based on the detective's description, this locked room did not delay the discovery of the body. There was no third party at the crime scene to frame, and the blood everywhere didn't look like a faked suicide. That being so, the murderer seems to have no reason for creating a locked room. There is also reason to speculate that if the crime scene was a locked room, then its creator might not necessarily be the murderer. As for my second conclusion, it's even more obvious still. When everyone broke into the scene of the crime, why did the assistant rush off to staunch the blood? A trained professional was somehow happily destroying a crime scene just
Black
to
Swan
save
is
someone
saying
who's
words right
obviously
now.
been dead a while. The answer is simple. It's because the assistant detective is the murderer. At the time, I was in such a hurry that I didn't hear the whole mystery. I tentatively speculated that the murderer had killed the victim the night before,
I just had a
but
feeling it
hadn't
was
locked the
Sampo.
door from the inside.
I didn't have this reasoning.
And so, when he learned this piece of information, he realized that the victim had created their own locked room mystery. That's why he had to rush to the crime scene as soon as possible, to confirm whether or not the victim left any evidence implicating him. And, judging by his behavior, it probably had something to do with that canvas. Like some
Yeah, that's fair.
final words.
For those who were not here when we
Of
did it, I
course,
decided
this
to
is
do a
just
few
a
10 pulls
simple
on
mind game.
stream, and we
The
did
answer
pull
to the
Black
puzzle
Swan, so
isn't
yeah.
important. Miss Sparkle just wanted to pass on one hint to me. That the murderer is the assistant detective. Which means it's you, Mr. Sampo. I've been using this term of address, but it was you who first came up with it.
Has anyone ever told you that you're more like a detective than a memo keeper?
In my opinion, there is no difference between the two. Follow ripples along the surface of the water. Use some abilities and tricks to keep diving deeper, and touch that secret deep inside people's hearts. Salvage it, and protect them carefully. The truth does not lie. Neither do memories.
Exquisite reasoning, and very close to the truth. But I have another answer. Would you like to hear it?
It's because I'm full of shit.
Another answer?
Oh, crap.
The great artiste Sparkle locked herself away in her bedroom using red paint to create the semblance of spattered blood everywhere. And that assistant detective who was first on the scene, who confirmed her death, was not the murderer, but rather an accomplice who assisted her in faking her own death.
What a pity. Such a pity. My dear, you were so close to the right answer. Unfortunately, the right answer is... Miss Sparkle's body.
Ha!
Sparkle was disguised as Sparkle's body. Ding-a-ling! I won!
Jesus.
Does Miss Sparkle's body even count as a real character?
Why not? Miss Sparkle's body appeared in all 3 of those skits just then.
It's a little bit forced, but it's fine. So, who is this Mr. Sampo, then?
Beautiful lady, I already confessed everything to you earlier on. I really didn't know a thing. I just helped a friend send a letter. That's all.
So I've been running a fool's errand this whole time.
My dear, why so serious?
There's your Joker thing.
Haven't you been having a great time? I have, at least. You take memories, and I get joy. We get what we need from each other, seeing as we're such kindred spirits, but also such loners. Why don't you come and work with me? Ooh, we can dance ballet together.
Oh? Am I understanding this correctly? A masked fool inviting me to work together?
A show of unprecedented splendor is about to be staged in Penacony. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. If you want to appreciate this drama, you have to stand up under that spotlight as you take the stage and watch the dancing envelop you. Come with me. This is the best seat in the house.
I don't really understand why you're so fixated on destroying family barriers. But, as I said before, a memo keeper can't help you. It's frankly above my pay grade. Also, I don't consider you a loner. Oh, I don't mean him, but rather behind you.
Clocky.
The one who hired you to come to Penacony probably doesn't want you secretly linking up with other forces, right?
How did you know?
Memory is like the deep blue sea. But if you try to catch 2 fish with 1 cast, you might not be satisfied with your catch.
So, you mean you're refusing?
Yeah.
Memo Keeper, did you think you could just leave?
I heard a thing.
Why not?
I heard the stream do a thing.
My
Hey, Volmix has followed. Thank you for the follow.
We'll know the answer sooner or later. We're just getting to know each other a little today. If you ever change your mind, come find me at the tavern. That is, if you can find me.
Okay.
Let's go, Sampo? Sampo. Who is...
Is it Sam?
This is Bellabug, right?
I said, why not? Don't worry. Such a crude approach violates my statics of memory. So once you leave my sight, you'll be able to remember everything again. And also, I'm sorry, my dear. My dream dance partner? I've already got sights on someone else.
I think we just finished it. Just realized we get to see the scene when we first start the story. When we get to that room and first see Sam and Silver. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, cheeky BS wink.
Inside the dreamscape, it's as weird and captivating as being in a dream within a dream.
Let's talk, buddy.
That's the end of Miss Black Swan's dream. Are you satisfied with your experience?
Sampo turned out to be...
I noticed that the people in your dream were familiar to you. It's worth repeating that dreams are just dreams. And in Penacony, dreams can be processed, or even tempered. Things in our dreams cannot be trusted, let alone in someone else's dreamscape. If there's any information that you'd like to confirm, please do so by the cold, hard light of reality. Sweet dream.
Bye, Mr. Eyeball. Bye, Dr. Ed. Okay. Another load screen. Cool. I think we just finished it. And we just got Black Swan, so hooray! Sampo, really? More trash. Oh, never mind, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Don't worry about that, Memo Keeper. Let's talk about my thing. I've helped you out with everything you've asked, as agreed. Shouldn't you give my mask back to me now?
Since when did the masked fools suddenly start respecting agreements? Just kidding. I loved seeing that look on your face. Take this key to the tavern cellar, third barrel on the left. You never saw me. But Sampo, after all this time, what made you suddenly want to take back your mask? This doesn't seem like the Sampo I know. Let me guess. A catastrophe is coming to Urello 6. Am I right?
How does Sampo know people on different planets?
Well, no comment about that. But I love that line you said.
Mask
If you're too late to
Sampo.
take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. That really makes sense. Sometimes even an old-timer like me feels like taking the stage and making a fool out of myself.
Jesus.
If you're all out of
love Sampo.
options, please get in touch with me. I'm the kind of person who values friendship highly.
Forget it. You'll be doing me a favor if you stay away from Bellabog after all the elation that
Yeah,
Miss
that makes
Sparkle
sense.
seeks.
Yeah.
Isn't something old Sempo can stand by.
Sampo.
Go tell Giovanni I said hi.
Fine, I'm just spitballing.
Hello,
here.
Kid Anime
Don't take
98.
it so
Welcome to the stream.
seriously. Why so serious?
Wow, maybe she is the Joker. Who brought that up earlier? Somebody brought up that earlier. Somebody brought that up earlier. Is it done? Well, we got a message. What's up? Watch, Sampo is just actually aha. Oh, and hi, Tori. I just realized that was you that was commenting. Sparkle's currently searching all over the place for that. Of course. Am I enjoying Crunchyroll? I mean, if this is in terms of working for them, I don't live in Texas, so that's not going to be the case. If this is in terms of just the streaming service, honestly, I haven't watched much anime lately. I really should watch more, but I just haven't really. Yeah. It's in the Dreamscape sales store. Dr. Ed has it. Yeah, I've got a feeling that Sampo he might just actually be aha. That's kind of my theory at this point. Seven Deadly Sins dub is very good, although I've only seen the first season, so I can't really say much. What's going on? Okay, I missed all the messages. Oh god, it's fucking Sparkle. God damn it. Please don't come back. Alright, and we did it! We did it. We did it. Hell yeah. Now I got a text from Black Swan. Let's talk to her. I'm getting deja vu here. It's probably because Sampo keeps bullshitting. That's probably why he doesn't like him. Why they don't like him very much. But yeah. Wait, then if that's the case, you could be Sparkle. A unique action? Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I did, I remember I did Walla on the original, like, the first season of One Punch Man, so yeah, it's a cool show. Yeah. I still need to see Apothecary Diaries. I've heard it's really good. Yeah. That's enough. I think that's enough. I haven't seen much of the One Piece stuff. I've seen the live action one. It was really good. But yeah. I should also have to prove that I'm not Sparkle. Okay. So she's a cheater. Gotcha. Later. Yeah. The Masterful's databank in factions. I'm guessing that's... Okay, yeah, and databank, obviously. Let's take a look. Under factions. I haven't really gotten the chance to look at any of this stuff. There it is. Okay. Even an organization like the Masked Fools sings praises of their Eon. The Eon will never give up and never let you down. Oh my god, did you just fucking rickroll me? Oh, you son of a bitch! Well played, Mo Ellis. Well played. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Good job. Alright, let's get our free gems here. Hooray. And, because we got a new character. Well, we also got, yeah, so we got Black Swan. I'll give her her light cone and her relics and stuff later. We've got Misha, who's also still need to give a light cone to. But I'm gonna level up his Eidolon. Okay, so he's up to E3 now.
I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
And then Gwynnifin. Alright, okay, Gwynnifin's up to E3 now too, so cool.
Living? That's all a big hustle and bustle. But life's all about savoring the moment.
Hell yeah. Alright. So, we've done the companion mission. We've done the main story. Blade is almost dead. So, 1 second. Hooray, now he's alive again. So, I think I'm going to start going through these clockwork missions over here. Because I've got all of them. Characters involved in this mission are currently occupied by other missions. Let's do Chabro first. Let's do it. Which one was this one? Oh, wait. Pop. Oh yeah, send me the image. Yeah, feel free. I think we follow each other on Twitter, so that should be possible. Yeah. Okay, let's just do that. Send it to me on Discord. Okay, I got the message. Let me see it. Ha! Yeah, that is funny. No, I'm not sharing it with the rest of the stream. It will be nothing but a mystery. Locate the Dreamscape Motivator on duty at Ideen Park. Anna, let's talk to you. friendship has run its course. I've had enough of this. It's time to break off relations with him. Excuse me, emergency. No, it's not bad fan art. It's just a random clip. I just don't want to. It would involve showing it to the camera, and I don't want to do that. That's all. But it's you know, it's. How exactly do I describe this? Oh wait, I'm gonna wait until the dialogue's done. Shared his research led me along the correct path of erudition. But how could someone like that somehow become so stubborn now? You know what? The attitude he showed when judging my research results was like lecturing an underperforming child. Sorry, I just can't help but complain. Go on, they're still waiting for you. Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, I will be posting that clip to TikTok at some point in the next couple weeks. I made a note of it on my phone. So, because that was really funny. Let's go speak to Chabro. Okay, so describing the clip, or describing the image. Screw it. I'll just show it. Yeah, it's just showing someone, and then, like, in the background, it's just these dudes just arguing in the background. So, yeah. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Yeah, cool. Okay, Kafka, let's go. Let's find Chabro. Oh, yeah, it's the looking back meme, yeah. I thought that's fun. Yeah, that's funny. I didn't think about that. Yeah, okay. Oh, there he is. Alright, cool. Let's go find Chabro.
What a scam.
What's up, Chabro? Oh, yeah, it's the film critic guy. It's dangerous if you go. Stopped burning. Burn, burn! As Chabro streams hysterically, a ball of fire actually appears in front of you. Oh no! I have to fight something. Thanks for the follow, Laced Churro. Hunter x Hunter dub. I haven't really seen any of it, honestly, but...
Leave it to me.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure dub is also very good, by the way.
I'm scared.
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed.
I was not ready for this fight.
Relax. Your end approaches.
May as well kill them all.
Failed to send you. That paradise.
They named the AD tokens after me. No, because I mean it would be fitting because people spell my name wrong all the time. But no, I do not believe that.
Let's begin.
That would be funny, though.
Protect me, protect me.
Unnecessary. Well timed.
Don't come any closer.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Say bye to breathing. Time to say bye. Boom.
Failed to send you. Leave it to me. You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Suck him in the black hole.
Blade knows no mercy.
Stand still.
That paradise may be a savor it for me.
Slash him.
May as well kill them all.
Let's begin. Stand down.
Relax.
I will dispatch you.
And they dead. They is dead. Let's go talk to Chabro. What's up, Chabro? That scared me half to death. That old guy is really something. I can't believe he has projected his consciousness into an entity. I'm sorry. But that's fine. Now that negative emotions have all been physically cleared away, this old chap won't have any more problems. I'll be off then. Mr. Carl is still waiting for me. Oh yes, thanks very much for that just then. I'll have to treat you to a good meal next time. Anyway, sorry for any trouble this time around. If you have any problems later on, you can come and find me. I'm more or less a respectable enough old chap, and should be able to help you out with a few things still. I'm just gonna start dubbing over these ones. Hooray, we fixed his emo dial. He is okay. He is no longer not okay. I'm not okay. Alright, next one. Let's do Colleen next. Sure. Maybe I'm just lazy. It's got Shui and E1 Branya from the standard banner. Only 5-star I'm missing from the standard is Clara now. I'm missing Clara, Branya, and Gepard. So, that's been fun. Find the trash can. Oh, I gotta go this way. Ah, there it is. This must be what Colleen wanted. Let's head back and see. Highly confidential. Brains, male human. He sustained a head injury when swimming in the moment of dusk and was abducted by an unknown meme while being given medical assistance. I'm trying to read this as best as I can. The Pied Makers. Undergone the memory erasure procedure. I'm just gonna give up. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't gotten those 3, but I do have E2 for Welt. Are you following me? No time to dwell on the run right now. Listen up, I've got a bad feeling that Colleen disappeared? Where the fuck was she? Did she encounter something inside the hotel in reality? I think she said her room was beside the stairwell and there was a pot of flour by her door. Maybe I should take a look. Let's go back to reality. Can I actually go with those rooms that are blocked off yet? Because those have the only treasure chests I haven't gotten yet. Oh no, my sound fucked up. I guess it's fine. We're not doing any story quests, so we're not missing out on any voiceover. Is that Colleen's room? Why are there IPC workers blocking the door? Hey, don't you think you're safe just because you have that device on you? IPC guards have plenty of ways to get in. Surrender now, for the sake of everyone! Dude, let's wait at the door and see how much that lady can keep up the smugness. What happened? Where did this gray-haired boy come from? Hey, don't be so rude to the patrons. We're staff from the IPC, and we're here in Penacony on vacation. Last night, we met the woman in this room and discovered that she bore a striking resemblance to a fugitive on the IPC bounty hunt. For the sake of Penacony's safety, we plan to thoroughly investigate her and try to get a match for her genetic data. But as soon as we tried knocking on the door, we bounced off the repelling shield she'd installed. She's obviously guilty. If she really is innocent, then why wouldn't she let us in? Nobody would just let any stranger into their room. True, but that's no excuse for refusing to submit to an investigation. If she really is a wanted suspect, then the two of us have pretty much defused a ticking time bomb for Penacony while making a little bank on the side. That's all the IPC cares about. They are And if she isn't, then it would all just be a false alarm. It's a guaranteed way to make a profit. We'll flush her out today for sure. Leave this up to me. You, what are you gonna do about it? Before the bounty is in our hands, we won't just give up this position. Just to be spoiler free, you can unlock those rooms by doing these clockwork quests. Okay. There's one door you have to unlock by spending Aideen tokens on the Dreamy slots in Aideen Park. Okay, cool. Good to know. I can give you money. Nope, I'm just gonna beat them up. If you don't, I'll beat you up till you do. Psst, dude, this diet doesn't look like a walk in the park. Are they some kind of big shot here on vacation? Psst, a wise man knows better than to fight when the odds are stacked against him. Let's get away first. The IPC has stood for keeping peace. After a short discussion among us, we have both decided to unanimously let this matter go. But don't think that we're afraid of you. We're just taking into consideration the bigger picture and deciding to de-escalate. We'll be keeping our eyes on you for when you endanger the interstellar peace. The IPC workers leave. Let's go in. Looks like you've taken care of them. My side shows the danger is gone. Great job, boy. You've done well. So why were those two bugging you then? It's a really long story, but I have to admit their sudden attack really caught me by surprise. Luckily, Captain Colleen always has a backup plan. Before going to sleep, I set up my enclosed dimensional force field generator on the door, so the entire room would be impenetrable, not even under laser bombardment. However, if they kept bugging me outside the door, I probably wouldn't be able to sleep well too. So, thanks for your help. Now that everything's sorted out, let's get back to our dreams and keep chatting. See you at the old place. Oh, there's another cat joining the stream. So we had Amelia at first. This is Gizmo. This is Gizmo. He's the fun one. Hey, buddy. Oh, oh boy. Ow, ow. Oh my god, you need a nail trim, dude. Ow. Let's just... For the Dream Slots game, there's a random chance to get a black card. If you play it enough, you'll know it when you see it. Hell yeah. Cool, good to know. Yeah. Yes, you did spell Gizmo right. Yes. Yeah, now he's just sitting in my lap. He's a very big, hefty boy, and he doesn't like being held up, so he's just gonna sit here. I will let you guys know if he leaves my lap. So, yeah. Alright, let's go back in the dreams. Oh, she's in Dream's Edge now? Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Where is she? There she is. Cool. We have 3. So you've now seen 2 of the 3. The third one, her name is Annabelle, and she's gonna be the least likely one to show up on camera. She comes in here occasionally, but she tends to like to stay in the bedroom. So, she's the least likely to come on camera. So, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, Colleen. Finally, it stopped. Is that thing I want still there? Is it just this one thing? That's all there was inside the trash can. That's not right. Let me see. Kissing, washing, hide and seek. These sure are diverse. Alright, I've restored the text on it. As agreed, I'll give you a copy to share. When am I gonna get paid? Relax, I'll pay you later. First, listen to the secret I'm about to tell you. You know, I used to be a nameless as well before leaving to strike out on my own. You know all of this, but I omitted the contents of my solo journey. Take a guess at what I've been up to for those years. Working for the IPC? Me working for someone? Impossible, let alone for a large conglomerate like the IPC. In fact, I ended up giving them quite the headache. You own a cat and a dog, and you have a dog, you have a Shiba Inu's named Simba. Awesome. We have a dog, his name is Ollie. Actually, let me pivot the camera for a bit. Off my green screen, and down to the floor, there's Ollie. He's just chilling there taking a nap. You can see him right there. There he is. Yeah. Alright, let's put the camera back in place. Cool. But yeah, that's Ollie. Gizmo's still in my lap for the record. But yeah. He's a Dutch Shepherd. He's a big boy. So, yeah. Yeah, we've got a lot of pets here. My girlfriend works with pets. She owns a pet grooming school and several pet grooming salons. So, yeah. After all, I am a pirate. I've robbed trade vessels, smuggled minerals, and sometimes even peddled precious cargo. But I did it not out of greed, but for the freedom of wayfaring, and to make a little money for traveling. The IPC put out a small bounty for me on its official site. I'm guessing those two fools came here just for that. I thought some big shot had discovered me right at the start. Don't worry, everything I told you before is true. I was once a nameless, and now I still yearn for adventure. I'm no different from any other traveling merchants, besides the bounty on my head. As soon as I heard about Penacony, I knew that I had to come here, no matter the cost. I'm an unfortunate soul who never got to see the Age of Heroes trailblazing the universe. I've always been envious and jealous of the real nameless ones. Alright, good night, Tori. Have a good night. Thanks for popping by. Hope the rest of Brick City Anime Con was fun, by the way. So yeah, have a good night. But I know that I'm also really lucky. The curtain has yet to fall on the story of this era, and I still have the chance to take part in it and catch a glimpse of the secret universe treasure waiting there in the end. Universe treasure? This is my idea of Trailblaze. I think there's some kind of precious treasure that exists at the end of the all adventure that pays off all the effort that you've expended along the way. What's the point of continuous exploration if you know you're not going to get anything in the end? Exploration is the... It's not just the journey... It's not the destination, it's the journey, man. That's a very nameless answer from you. You still retain your ideals, and that's okay. Despite my ideals being far less glittery now, I still hope that ideal behavior can be rewarded. Once I've solved the watchmaker's riddle, I'm going to embark on an adventure of my own, and it could just be the final adventure of my life. I'm going to go look for him, not for the money, but to stand before him and see how dazzling the so-called legend really is, and whether it's strong enough to melt even a rat in the gutter like myself. And those guys who tried to sabotage me, thinking they could stop me by using dirty tricks, whether it's the family or the IPC, one day, I'll make them pay. Even the maxims of the universe shall step aside before me! Gizmo looked up at me as I shouted that. Oh, by the way, here's the reward I promise. Hold on to that. And Gizmo left. Even a nameless has to eat just like the rest of the mortals. Whether everything is done and dusted, let's meet up again at the end of the adventure. Congrats on fixing Colleen's emo dial, TikTok! I don't know why that's the voice I gave to Clocky. Gate to Stars. Oh, I got a sticker. Sweet. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, I love stickers. Oh, and I got more stuff for the Clocky statue. Hooray. I'm glad you enjoy the voice acting. It is what I do. Whenever you have the chance, if you haven't already, you should check out the Dream's Edge soon, past the stat. Oh, good to know. Past the Stagnant Shadow, there's a little bit of extra story to check out the railing on the rooftop. Is this gonna be another Rickroll? Stagnant Shadow. There you are. Let's go there. Screw it. Let's have fun. Okay. I'm guessing up here. I might have already gotten this. I don't know. It's at the balcony where the firefly scene was. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's the sticker. Okay, cool. It's the firefly sticker. She's doing fine. Okay, here's the story thing. Observation deck with breathtaking views. You can almost see the entire Dream's Edge at a glance. It's not an easy place to find. The person who introduced it to you truly values your friendship by sharing this view. You recall the time spent with that girl, her gentle smile, her graceful steps, and the tears she shed in her last moments before she was murdered by that Why the fuck would you do this, Sean Sea Salt Fate? Why are you people like this? At that moment, why did she apologize? What was she thinking? If you had reacted faster, would that silly girl not have died? A tinge of sourness wells from the depths of your heart, followed by a flame of anger, intense enough to reduce the strongest metal to ashes. Facing the railings and skyscrapers, you clench your fists. Cool, I got 5 gems out of it, and an angry gear, yes, fitting. And a sad gear. Oh, it just repeats the whole thing again. Okay. Okay. We had to suffer like you son of a bitch. Or daughter of a bitch, I don't know. Alright, screw it. Cool. Well, anyway, I got gems, I got jades for it, so that's cool. Yay. I recall watching Netflix Baku the Road kept asking after yet another musclehead guy gets his bones and minced. He said minced, is he okay? Is he alright? Yeah. Oh, I can't tell specifics, but all I will say is the writing gets even better. That's all I will say. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. Okay, let's get stuff from Clocky. Let's get stuff from the Clocky statue.
Oh, is that a stain?
Oh, I guess I can have voiceover again. Hi, Clocky. I fucking love everything Nico did for Clocky is perfect. Cool. We get free shit. Yay. Okay. What's the next one? $493 achievements. How many am I at? I missed the number. I'm at 460, so I'm actually not that far behind. So, yeah. Alright. What's it trying to show me? Okay, whatever. Cool. Let's do another one of these clockwork missions. Let's do Benny. Collect Uma's opinions on the outcome. Oh, this is the Dream's Edge project, dude. I mean, simulated universe can be fun. It's just really hard to do all this stuff, you know? Let's talk to Uma.
Oh, it's the news after all. Only the good is reported, not the bad.
Uma betrays no hint of joy nor sorrow, the very likeness of when she's reporting on the news. Honestly, the Huahua stuff was not that hard, but yeah. Simulated universe can be fun though, but yeah, I really need to get back on Golden Gears because I haven't finished that yet because I've been having a hard time getting through the level 4 ones. So yeah. Oh, it's you. Our conversation is off the record. What are your thoughts on the Dream's Edge project? The Dream's Edge? Oh, I remember it. It's the city expansion project that's been lauded to the skies by the family, right? I don't know why this is the voice I'm going with. For those who are full of praise, I doubt whether they have really been there. I visited the place and I must say I'm not impressed. I agree. You aren't a part of the family. How did you... Forget it. It's none of my business. Anyway, that new city is nothing but mediocre, if you ask me. Visitors who come to I didn't say skill issue, nah. I just didn't think it was that hard, but I'm also not free to play. I don't remember if you said you were or not. Curio extrapolation or company time if you're struggling in Golden Gear. That's probably a... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably do that. Visitors who come to Penacony nowadays are very fussy. Just take a look at Golden Hour. I can't believe there are people who are sick of this extravagant place. I heard that Benny guy, the head of the project, boasted about creating a dreamscape metropolis that had never been there before. But what he and his team are churning out seems nothing new to me. It's just old wine in a new bottle. Dream chasers nowadays have seen it all. Gone are the days where you can easily grab attention by piling different ideas together stiffly. Miracle Benjamin's style is just outdated. Please rate his work. Huh? I didn't know I had to do that. If I must give his work a score, it's probably a 7 out of 10. Visitors who are used to Benny's usual virtual reality design might lap it up, right? After all, it's built with Golden Hour as its foundation. The results shouldn't be too bad. Years ago, when Benny's Castle was released, I even did an interview with Miracle Benjamin's studio. At that time, they were indeed a leader in the industry. Now, alas, it might be true that one's ambition and talent will one day be exhausted. Okay. Oh yeah, feel free to, yeah, honestly, it's, you know, it's like looking up walkthroughs. I don't think there's any shame in stuff like that. Just go for it. I do that shit all the time. I'm gonna absorb some emotions over here. Let's do it. I'm not even gonna read these. I'm just gonna... Ugh. Angry Gear, yay! Where's Whitaker? Whitaker's at the Dream's Edge. Okay, probably up here. Yeah.
Constructing dreams is something sacred, reflective.
Okay, whatever. Sir Whitaker. Or wait, oh, wrong button. Wrong button. It's okay. I'll be late. Sorry, my girlfriend just walked in the room and showed me something. She got a fish. It's a catfish? Fuck yeah. Fitting, because Amelia and Gizmo have both been on the stream so far today.
Constructing dreams is something sacred.
Alright.
Reflective.
Let's talk to Whitaker. Okay. It's wrong when I hit level 65. I mean, yeah, I've just been doing my best. I've looked some things up here and there for help, but yeah. Ah, it's a young dream chaser. I hope you had a wonderful experience in Penacony's dreamscape. After all, such is the wish of all family members. The old man seems to have seen right through you. Obviously, he knows you shouldn't be here. I earned my living here. There is a hint of disdain in the faint smile surfacing on Sir Whitaker's face. Those who are wealthy enough to spend in Penacony have something in common. They're all pretty good at lying. Obviously, it's a talent you don't have. There's no need to worry. I don't find your presence here inappropriate. You're a kind soul. Although you sometimes act recklessly and tend to break the rules, none of those changes your true nature. What many don't realize is that the rules we established in the dreamscape aren't strict laws. They're more like recommendations. When you do something that crosses the line, it doesn't necessarily result in banishment. In fact, behaviors that deserve punishment should have been nipped in the bud while they were still an idea. That's how the family handles things. Who exactly are you? A humble family member and a friend to all Penacony's guests. That's it. You can continue your journey or ask questions. The Dreamer festivities will respond to all your requests. What do you think of the Dream's Edge project? How amusing! It seems like some people are keen to know how the family views their work, but have too much pride to ask themselves. This is human nature. Miracle Benjamin is a team that has been well known for quite some time in the cosmos. I've heard of their past work and accomplishments. Over the past half-Amber era, Miracle Benjamin has proven itself to be capable of creating memorable virtual reality worlds. The family believes that a team like that has what it takes to be the dream weavers of Penacony's new city. However, my hopes aren't high. The family's decision to hire this team is more of a gimmick. The times have changed. To some extent, a good gimmick is all that matters, but not the substance. As for, Benny... Sir Whitaker sneers. He's a master at creating gimmicks. Care to elaborate? I do not wish to go into the details, however, it didn't end up well when he made that promise at the public press conference. You shouldn't have shared your views about the project. My views, well, it meets my expectations. By the time the city is built and ready to welcome dream chasers, this is what I think will happen. Some will come under fire for blindly supporting the project, and some will be sitting on the edge of their seats, waiting to see the studio's reputation take a nosedive. As for the rest, which makes up to 90% of the public, they simply won't care. They will come here to splurge and have a good time as usual. They never care about improvement. Anything new will be enough to meet their needs. 7 would be a reasonable score. The project fulfills the needs of the family and reflects the current standard of Miracle Benjamin. Benny might argue to the contrary, but it's an irrefutable fact. Collect opinions from family members regarding Benny's work performance. Oh god, there's more? Okay.
Something sacred. Reflective. You all need to report this to the family immediately.
That was me. Yes, I'm gonna keep voicing these characters. It's fun.
I'm curious. Let's make dreams great again.
That was me
Benny's
again.
Most illustrious piece be.
All right. Okay, Benny, what's up? The mission is yours, buddy. I need a fresh face to gather information from here, as I want to find out how the family values our work. If possible, I'd like them to rate our work. It's up to you who you want to approach. Don't worry, as anyone who holds a position in the family should have already been here and tried what we have to offer. I've collected the ratings from some family members. Yeah, there's random NPCs all over the place that I voice, so yeah. You're so reliable, buddy. I knew I could trust you. Now tell me everything. Let's see what they think of my project. 7. 7? Are you sure the scores come from the bottom of their hearts? You didn't say anything that swayed their opinions, did you? Why would I do that? This is outrageous. I can't accept it! Look at all these ridiculous things they said about my project. My team and I are so committed to this project. Why can't they just be grateful for what we've done? Who made this comment? Mediocre? Does she even know anything about the industry? We're making something ahead of this era here. She should improve her tastes before making any comments. What does this guy mean about Miracle Benjamin being more of a gimmick than a substance? It's downright nonsense. Is he accusing us of false advertising? We mean everything we include in the advertisement. He's welcome to come here and count whether there are indeed 1,000 buildings here, 'cause there are. We're obsessed with doors? What kind of comment is that? Is that a joke? How about he remove all the doors in his house and see whether it makes his life better? Yeah, that'll be a fun point to reach. And Gizmo's back. You can see his tail on the screen. These two-faced scumbags from the family. They greet us with smiling faces, but criticize us behind our backs. They can humiliate me, but they mustn't disrespect my team and our hard work. That would be crossing the line. No way. I need to talk to them and sort things out. Why can't they speak up forthrightly if there's something they aren't happy with? Are they secretly waiting to see me making a fool out of myself? Haven't they forgotten that this is also their project? Thank you so much, buddy. If it weren't for your help, I might have been kept in the dark until the day I delivered the project. Please, keep these tokens of my appreciation. Congrats on fixing Benny's emo dial! TikTok! Oh boy! I got a sticker! And other things. I don't know which comment you're applying to, but yeah. Oh yeah, the one quest that it's the one with the shopkeeper, envision a rose forth. Okay. I haven't gotten to that one yet, I don't think. But yeah. Cool, let's get these. Let's get some jades. Okay, we have enough to get another one of these. Alright, I did a bunch of 10 pulls. That's right. I could actually use these. Let's just get a bunch of credits. Fuck it. 410,000 credits. Let's take it. Okay. Which one do we do next? Let's do Bochi. I think this will be the last one that we do before we end the stream. So, yeah.
Are there other matters?
Okay, Blade. Talk to IPC workers around Feynman and find some suitable topics. Alas, I've been exhausted from working overtime lately. I could really do with a break. For the patch, I was struggling for credits and XP, but I have like 450 and 4 million credits. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I couldn't agree more. It would be fine if I did it on my own accord, but cleaning up the mess for a fool, it's a straight no! Cut that poor guy some slack. We've all been young before, right? He's probably learned from his mistake already. Are you sure? Come on. Look at the way he stares at Mr. Feynman. It's like Mr. Feynman is his arch enemy. Did they spell Feynman wrong? They spelled it differently both times. Was that on purpose or by accident? I hope that guy will watch his behavior. When I passed by the front of the counter earlier, the broadcaster happened to be talking about the mess he caused on TV. TV? I should probably head to the front of the counter and find a TV to watch. There's a TV. Oh, it's the news reporter lady. Recently, there have been multiple cases of fraud in Golden Hour. The suspects targeted elderly tourists and deceived the victims into purchasing low-quality jewelry at exorbitant prices. The Bloodhound family has conducted a thorough and prompt investigation into the matter and arrested the suspects with the help of relevant personnel. Thanks to the persistent effort of the investigation team, most of the stolen money has been recovered. The family pledged to further strengthen the security management to ensure the safety of the guests. Fraud? How are these cases related to Bochi? That's enough sleuthing for today. I'm going to talk to Feynman. There's Feynman. Before I start, let's see what topics I can talk about. Let's do employees chit-chat. Bochi's co-workers seem to have a grudge against him because they are forced to work overtime. Feynman seems to have something to do with this. TV news. A news article about a swindler being caught. I'm writing this down, although I don't know how Bochi can be related to the case. Project Scarab. The Vegas influence is definitely very, very strong in a few of these quests. Speaking of that, I don't know who here watched the Super Bowl yesterday and saw Travis Kelce just shouting the lyrics to Viva Las Vegas at the top of his lungs in front of his girlfriend who is a professional singer. But I found that very funny. Project Scarab. Bocchi's precious proposal. You're uncertain whether it'll see any use. I've gone through everything. Ready? Go! Is there anything I can do for you? I overheard something when your colleagues were talking just now. Overheard? Just cut the nonsense and stop wasting my time. What do you want from me? About Bocchi. Let me guess. Did he send you here to trick me into saying things he can use against me in the future? Youngsters these days. I already know how he frames me. The debate starts now. Did he tell you I treated him oppressively and ostracized him along with the others? That's it. Those things just show that he's harboring a one-sided grudge against me. Why does he resent you if you haven't done anything bad? Huh! Why don't you ask me why I stepped out of my house with my left foot first this morning? Did he tell you I treated blah 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 blah? The truth is, that dude made a mistake. We're mean to him because we had to work overtime for a week to clean up his mess. So what is the Project Scarab one? Guess what he did next? He partnered with a shady guy and started scamming people wherever he went just to prove that his rejected proposal was viable. Take a look at this. I'm too busy to read useless stuff like that. Okay. Maybe that doesn't do shit. Honestly, that proposal of his, it's just outright nonsense. Okay, I'm just playing around with this shit. Okay, here we go. Oof, this again. Honestly, I really don't want to waste any more time on this kind of meaningless garbage. If you still don't believe me, you can read that crappy proposal yourself. I never make things difficult for smart and ambitious youngsters, but for a dumb and mean one like him, you can stay out of this matter. Since this is an internal issue of our company, I'll handle it. Okay. I don't know what the point of that was. Let's go back to Bocchi and talk to him for a sec. That was quick. What did he say? Tell me everything. You tell Bocchi what truly happened. I knew that old guy would talk bad about me. We gotta start. Oh, I missed Callisto D. Stark has followed me. That was almost 20 minutes ago. Thanks for the follow. I think we got another one. Sozan7X has followed. Thanks for the follow, homie. Welcome to the stream. It's a pity we can't glean anything against him this time. And never mind, I'll keep watching him. Congrats on fixing Bocchi's emo dial. Tick-tock. We got a sticker. Yay. I think that's where we're going to call it today, guys, actually. Oh, wait. I got to pause this. 1 second. Pause it. Okay. I think that's where we're going to call it today, guys. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Hope y'all are still enjoying Penacony. I plan to be back with at least, like, 2 more streams this week. 1 or 2, maybe. One of these days we'll do it. We're going to stream more. This week's a lot less busy than last week, so we will be streaming more. But, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all later. Take care. Thanks for joining in.